Hello, everybody. I was pressed by some younger ministers who wanted me to explain some more, to extrapolate some more, to dive into, divulge, dissect my thoughts in regards to the prosperity gospel, because I am very critical when it comes to most of the major television preachers. I honestly couldn't tell you whether there's a benefit to their message or not, because all I hear is money, 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 cha-ching, 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 ching, ching. So here's my problem with the prosperity gospel. And to boil it all down, it's a meme and it's people laugh at it, but basically it is, if you sow X amount of dollars, you're going to get money in reward. Now listen, I have in my own life seen things where I have given money and I've been rewarded. I also have been rewarded before I've ever given money. So please understand, there is an element of that. But this give, $1,000 and get $1 million, it's just not how it works. And when you look at the massive mega ministries that are specifically after finances and preach the prosperity gospel, here's my issue with that. Your message would work anywhere in the world. It would not just be nationally in the United States, it would be universal, because of the fact that you're saying it happened here in wherever, California or wherever. Look at these big, massive churches. Look at how wonderful. Look at all these houses that these ministers have. Look at how God is blessing and giving all these finances. Okay, if that's true, if what you're preaching is true, and that is 100% gospel, it would work universally. Then why in China is the Christian church, where people give their all, their money, their time, their, as I said, their finances, and yet they're underground, fearful of dying because no one is coming? They're not in big, beautiful mansions. They're not in big, beautiful buildings. Why in Guatemala, where I know personally ministers that have gone there, and Guatemalan ministers who have come here? When I was pastoring in Baltimore, I had a Guatemalan minister come and share. People would work and give their whole week's wages, and you know what? They lived in squalor. Their church was a little brush arbor type thing out in the middle of a field. If it doesn't work in a third world country, it's not working. Let's just realize that this prosperity gospel that is blown out of proportion, and before everybody starts hating on me, talking, you don't believe in prosperity. I do. I do believe in prosperity. And from time to time I have prospered. But listen, anything can be blown out of proportion. Anything. Well, we believe in healing. Yes, I've seen people healed, but does everybody get healed? Let's be honest. No, they don't. No, they don't. Nobody believed God more than my mother. 6 years ago, my mother passed away because of dementia. So was she no better than anybody else? No. I asked one of the doctors, leading doctors, who also was a believer. I said, have you ever seen anyone healed of dementia? He said, no, I haven't. Now, does that mean God doesn't heal? Absolutely not. But in that case, it didn't happen. Because we have to understand, the scripture also says it's appointed unto man once to die. So at some point, there's a death that's going to take place. Even Lazarus in the Bible, who was raised after being dead for 4 days, still had to die. He's not living right now, is he? No, he's dead. So this prosperity gospel is something that is blown out of proportion. Last thing I need to say is this. If you see a church and the only people that are prospering is the pastor and all the people down here are not prospering, you tell me you don't feel something wrong in here. Real prosperity is knowing Jesus.